what is a reasonably reliable um, uh, indicator, reminder that selfing is happening?
Mm.
Would it just simply be that there's some kind of suffering or discomfort?
I think that's it's a really useful kind of metric. The problem is that suffering can also be very subtle, and sometimes we can cause other
Yes.
people suffering without recognizing that we're the one causing their suffering too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fine. They think we're a total asshole, but I'm fine. You know, having yeah. I think the thing is to recognize it because it comes in so many different guises. This
Mm,
potential for identification that
mm,
what I'm really advocating for is a life which is that kind of meta awareness is turned on most of the time,
oh.
where you're going through life and it's not that you're detached from it in, like a dissociated way, but
Mhm.
just that there is this other um, recognition that any thought that shows up is not yours.
Mm,
It's just it's non-identified. It's just as it is. That sensations are just as sensations. And anytime that isn't the case, anytime that there really is a playing out of the story or belief in the thought or a real need for something to be different than it is, then in that moment there is selfing going on. And it's fine. Just be aware of it. And then see in that moment, can you relax into whatever it is? Can you investigate to find out what it is that is causing that sensation of identification? But it's really, we go through periods of life before awakening, which can be rather autonomous. You get in the car to drive, and 20 minutes later, you're at your destination. You haven't been aware the entire time. And that's totally
right.
normal. But it's a detached kind of awareness or unawareness, where we're autonomous without really being present at all. What I'm talking about, is being really present, but not in a way where I am present. It's more that presence just is. It's like an awareness of being without the centrality of the I, who is the one who is believed to be the one being. So there's
Okay.
awareness, and in that awareness, thoughts still arise, bodily sensations, emotions, all of that still arise. But that awareness is impersonal, and that awareness treats those things in an impersonal way. So just because they're there, they do not have that self reflective magnetism or stickiness that the I thought had or the I belief had when everything was about me. So the more we are aware from that meta awareness, more impersonal, just presence, being, whatever word you want to use for it, the more all of these things arise and pass. They're seen, they can be investigated, but none of it has that kind of personal center to it, like the like it used to.